Hi everyone, so I'd like to show you my interactive lesson that I created through SoftChalk and then I packaged and implemented into my course site's classroom. So I have to go to araycheck.coursesites.com, select Math 8, and then you would self-enroll here, or I would already log on as the instructor. So once we're in the course, we go to Content, and here I have my packaged lesson that I implemented through SoftChalk, and I created a introductory lesson on positive and negative exponents. So we click on this link and it's going to come up here, and you got to make sure the pop-up's not blocked. Expand. So my first page is an introductory page. It covers the standards that this lesson is going to cover. It explains why exponents might be useful, and it has some essential questions that my students should be able to answer by the end of the lesson. Going to the last page, it has additional resources that students could go to if they need help. The one thing that I would like to stress is that I created this lesson to be used in a flipped classroom or a blended classroom. A lot of times in a traditional classroom setting, you get bogged down with just trying to learn the basic facts or basic notations or kind of just the elementary elements of a subject. So this lesson that I would have the students complete at home, and it covers a lot of the basic foundational skills and notations that is covered through exponents. And then in class, I would want to delve more into higher thinking skill questions, more group work, more collaboration, stuff that's going to help them become independent thinkers and creative learners. So if we start on page 2, I have them start with like kind of a review assessment or like a review topic on distributing and solving linear equations with parentheses. This is going to help us with a rule later on in this unit called a power to a power rule. So we got to make sure that their distributing skills are fresh in their mind. So if we clicked on the link, it would be a video and tutorial through Khan Academy, and they can answer some questions based off the video about distributing and solving equations with variables on both sides. So pages 3 through 6 are actually the different pages on the subtopics of exponents. I didn't want to put all the topics on one big long web page. I feel like that would be pretty overwhelming and stressful for the students. It's nice to see everything broken up so they can see their progress throughout the tutorial or through the interactive lesson. I do want to stress that I put different types of assessments on each page. This page had matching and true-false questions. This would pop up here. Different pages have different types of assessments. This one has, I think, fill in the blanks. The quick little assessments on each individual lesson page is for the students to gauge their understanding of the material. I actually didn't put any grade values for any of these assessments on the topics or on the subject pages. And I allow them to retry them as many times as they can, so they can get the answer right before they move on. So again, each little check for understanding at the end of each topic is solely for the students to be able to assess their understanding of each page. So lastly, I did create like a kind of culminating assessment for the students to take at the end of the lesson, and that is to help me gauge to see how much of the basic foundation of exponents they understand, and also for them to see how much they understand as well. So that's on page 7. And these are also different types of questioning. This one's ranking from largest to smallest. This is a value of 5 points. The next one is another matching one. This is another 5 points. And I also have fill in the blanks here at the pop-up, and also another true false. So again, there's not a ton of higher order thinking skills in this specific lesson. I would like to dive more into the higher order thinking skills when the students are with me in class. This would be done at home. Thank you very much for viewing this presentation.